I'm excited to see you. Come on in. Please, come in. Come in, let's visit. I want you to have a seat. We're going to spend some time together. Today, my talk is going to be related to a friend of mine, a very dear friend of mine, and an ordeal she's gone through. And then I'm going to talk about a Bible verse that I think really fits where she is in her life. It's 1 Corinthians 13:13. Faith, hope, and love, and the greatest of these is love. Let me tell you Janie's story. September 18th, last year, 2024, Janie went to the hospital for surgery. She was scheduled for a back surgery on her L3 and also a herniated disc. The surgeon started the surgery, but somewhere early in the process, he made a mistake and he punctured her aorta. And obviously right away, they wasn't sure that happened, but then when all the blood started showing up, they realized they had made a mistake. Now, this part I did not know happens. And that is that in the search for where this blood was coming from, because I'm not sure at this stage, they take her intestines out of her body and they set them in a bile bag outside of her body to search for the puncture. And when they found it, she was down to 2 pints of blood. That's 2 pints from death. She was, as the term goes, bleeding out. And the surgeon was able to patch the wound. Then they had to obviously go through the process of reinsert it. Well, that didn't happen right away because they had to make sure that there was no more possibilities at that stage of a leakage. So after a couple of days, they did put her intestines back in and went through the process of sewing her up. Now, we have pictures, and I did not want to show the picture, but we have pictures of big old rubber bands holding her stomach together. She was there for 3 weeks in the hospital, mostly in intensive care, before she was released. But it's been a really an arduous chore for her to get back to normal, to do some of the things that she's done in the past. But boy, is she a trooper. She has worked at it. And she has illustrated to me the Bible verse that I gave to you a while ago. Faith, hope, and love. And the greatest of these is love. Let's start with faith. These are some of the things that I could promise you she would share with you if she was here talking in my place. See, our biggest step is a step of faith. Do you believe that? You know, we have fears. How do we overcome those fears? We do it by listening to our faith, not to our fears. You know, God never promised us an easy route, but He did promise us strength for the journey. And as Janie would remind you, don't worry about tomorrow because God is already there. That's a step of faith. God understands our limits. You know why He understands our limits? Because He packed our suitcase for the life's journey, right? His forgiveness flows to us when we let it flow through us. one of the greatest statements, I did a little book called Notes from God. And one of them in there talks about the fact we have to believe what we do not see to see what we believe. Think about it. Keep the faith. Keep the faith. God is working even when we can't see it. And Janie would tell you that. One of the things I need to mention about her situation is that you see, they didn't correct the original problem. Not after the mistake was made. So here we are 9 months out, and she still faces additional surgery. They have to go back and do what was not done the first time. You know, there are many unseen things we have to believe in order to be seen. We grow our belief by trusting God in our unbelief places. Faith, faith. Wherever you go, have faith that God is walking right there with you. In fact, he may be just a little ahead. Faith. The second thing in that biblical verse is hope. I did a thing called Hope Lives Here for another book, for one of the books that I've done in the past, and I'd like to share it with you. All of us at times look at where we are and we wonder where we're going. We look at where we've been and we wonder if the effort has been worthwhile. We think about tomorrow and the day after that and wonder what will come. We find ourselves in the midst of a difficult and trying situation, and we wonder if we can move beyond it. We often wonder if we will be equal to the great deal of unknown that lies before us. Obviously, that's where Janie is. There's a great deal of unknown facing additional surgery. Going back in the same place where they had a problem before. But if I've seen a person full of hope, it's her. So to answer these questions with unqualified yes, the challenge we face every day will be because of our hope. Hope is always available to those who seek it. For it's through hope that we live in the confident expectation of what is to come. It is through hope we look at a mountain and see a light at the end of an unbuilt tunnel. It's through hope that we realize that the negative things that are happening to us are not permanent. Regardless how hopeless any situation, just any situation that we encounter may appear to be, there's always hope. Hope does give the real you and me a chance to have a sustained relationship with life. So hope on. Hope with courage. Hope with confidence. Hope with certainty. You see, hope is that little voice that is telling us if we've come this far, we can't back out now. God assures us there is always hope. Hope lives here. Hope, faith, hope, and the last and the greatest of these is love. Love. When we love, we receive the value of life's greatest gift. For to see the love we share with others will be there when we need it. We cannot love if we do not trust. We cannot trust if we cannot forgive. We need to forgive not to free others, but simply to free ourselves. Janie would tell you, love those around you. Love your family. Tell them that you love them. And she would share these points with you. Until love is shared, it's not love. Till love is shared, it's not love. We have to share it. You know, when we truly love something, it shows. Love is contagious. We give it to each other, right? Real love exists. Real love exists when nothing is expected in return. You know what God has given to you and I, someone else needs. And that's our love. We can never tell those we love enough just how much we love them. So let me close with these words. Loving words. Loving words don't cost very much as we journey along life's way, but they make the weak and weary stronger and braver by the day. Every loving word is to another what earth is to sun and rain. Never was a loving word wasted. Never was one given in vain. That's my message today. You keep Janie in your prayers as she faces surgery again. I wanted to share that with you. She's a very special lady to me. And you're a very, very special friend. And I thank you for taking time to visit with me. Our website, awiseword.life/library. You check out our books there. We have 25, still I think 12 in print. So until I see you again, you keep the smile on your face, you keep happiness in your heart, and you keep optimism on your tongue. I'm Lou Vickery, and I'll see you soon.